Hello. I- Hello. Hello.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right. So you needed some Chadvise.
Nah, man, I just want to say hi, man. Big fan.
Hello.
Hello.
So you needed Chadvise.
Yes, I want to learn how to troll. How do I do it?
That's not Chadvise.
Why is that not Chadvise? Everyone
Because
just
Chads
troll
don't troll. They
aggressively.
just speak what's on their mind 100% unironically.
That's boring. I want to learn how to troll.
So does everyone in my community just fucking get pussy or something? Does everyone just no one needs advice? No one needs to come in the show queue. Nobody's got relationship problems. Nobody needs any advice at all. Nobody fucking whatever. Okay, Void Burn apparently needs some help.
Based.
Yes.
First of all, Void Burn, do she got a big booty? Yes or no?
What was that?
Does she have a big booty? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
All right. So, uh, she's like 37 years old.
Okay.
All right. And everyone's trying to convince me to get with her, but I have inhibitions about it, right?
Does she have kids?
I don't know.
So everyone wants you to do this. Why?
I don't know. There's like people trying to convince me to do it, and I'm like nervous about it. Should I do it?
Why not?
I don't know. She's kind of weird.
So what is the problem here?
You know what it is? If I'm being honest, it's probably because like the stuff that's happened in my past, it messes with my head.
What's happened in your past?
You know, I was a real simp like back in the day, and
You can't use that word. You can't use that word.
all right. I was a real I was a not very intelligent person when it came to interacting with the opposite sex.
Can you elaborate further?
Well, let's just say that I've had instances where I've been cheated on.
Why are you being so vague? Can we get to the meat and potatoes of what the problem is and how I can solve it?
All right. It's really just I'm nervous and I have inhibitions about like
Did you
you
take a
know.
cold shower?
Yeah, I do. I do.
All right, so what's the issue here? Is it
You're
within the
right.
realm of your possibility to do it?
I'm not sure. Like
All right.
this person gives me signals and stuff.
Okay. Do you have her number?
No, but she offered it.
Would you have any contact info with her?
No, I don't have any contact info with
Then
her.
how would you even contact her?
Um, it's at work. That's another reason
Can you
why
get
too.
her
It's
number
like
right now?
no, not right now. But
You need to.
basically, like it would be
What time is it
awkward if
where
I
you
saw
live?
her.
What time is it where you
Huh?
live?
It's like it's almost 11 o'clock.
Get her number right now and call her right now.
I don't think I want to do that. It would be awkward.
No. Well, then you don't want it. Then there's no problem because you don't want it.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I don't get it. If you want something, go after it. If you don't want it, you don't want it. Why
No,
waste
you're
time?
right.
Unless you don't want it.
No, I really don't want
Let
it.
me
You're
explain
right.
to you how I'll explain to you how I would take care of this situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I had her number. I'm gonna explain to you how I'll do this, right? This is my advice to you. So I dial her number, 123, whatever. Yeah, hello. Yeah, when you coming over? I didn't say what? I didn't say I was coming over. Well, I'm saying it.
Exactly.
What? And then I'd be like, okay, listen. She'd be like, what do you want to do? And I say, what do you think I want to? No, I wouldn't say that. Hold up. I would rethink that. I say, I want you to come over because I feel like we should just spend more time together. I feel like when we're at work, we don't have enough time to actually get to know each other because we're so busy and focused on everything else. And honestly, when I'm around you, there's just an aura that I feel like connects us. And I really think that this is meant to be. You know what I'm saying? I just do some shit like that. And guess what?
Oh, make it sound like urgent. Like it might
How
be
about
the
actually
we'll
just
never.
want it? I don't feel like you want it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you
No, you're
want it.
right.
That's the thing.
I thought about it because like it was more the only reason why I even have it on my mind is because there's people around me that were putting pressure on me like, "Oh, you should get with this girl," and blah blah
Okay,
blah
then
blah.
ignore
Like,
them because you clearly don't want it. Because I don't know,
and,
you
and it's
clearly don't
and it's
want it.
mad awkward. It's mad awkward. I'm like, why would I do
Listen,
that?
ain't
You know what I
nothing
mean?
wrong with not wanting it. You know, sometimes I don't want it. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I curve. Sometimes I curve women that I would fucking get on my hands and knees for in any other fucking circumstance.
Actually, I can
So
understand that because
this week, for example, I go to clubs. If they start getting close to me, grinding on me, whatever, I'll swerve away. I'd be like, I don't want that. I don't feel like it.
I can understand that
You
because
understand? Ain't nothing
now
wrong with it. Ain't no shame in that. But you gotta actually know what you want. You gotta
yeah,
actually just stand your ground about what you actually want. If you actually want it, then go for it. If you don't want it, then mind your business, keep it moving.
exactly. That's what I've been trying to do. I keep telling people, you know what? Like, I just don't want to get involved in this because, like, what if like she catches feelings or I catch feelings and it ends up being like mad weird? Like, I don't know. Like, and I don't know. But that thing that you said about like sometimes you'll just curve like someone you'd get down on your knees for. There's instances like something in the back of my mind where if I encounter that type of situation and she's really attractive and she initiates, and this has happened in public sometimes where like girls will initiate with me first, I immediately for some reason I get kind of like I suspect there's ulterior motives involved. Like it's not always things aren't always what they seem.
Yeah, for me, that sounds dumb as hell. For me, I'm basically just thinking of it in terms of I just feel like this is cringe and I don't want no part in this. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel the vibe, sometimes I don't feel the vibe. And a lot of the times, you know, I gotta stand my ground to just stand my ground, be myself, and you know, have my own space, have my own business about my business. And basically, you know, people get up in my business and shit. It's just like, hey, yo, hold on. You don't know what you're dealing with here, right? You don't know what you're dealing with here. That's just something I gotta understand. I gotta sense. You know what I'm saying? I can't be getting with any other girl because I'm an intense dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm an intense dude, and you can't be getting yourself into something that you can't
Yeah.
whatever handle. You know what
You can't like eventually work your way out of, yeah.
I mean?
It is-
Anyway, um, there's nothing more I can tell you. Bye. Anyway, let's continue. Lionheart. Let's bring this guy up. Hey, hello.
Yeah. Anyways, greetings, Haz.
All right. So, what's the advice you need?
So I'm trying to do a lot of self-improvement this year, and one of them things that I'm trying to go for is I'm actually trying to get off the internet a bit more, and generally get off electronics in general, so that way I can get more output than I'm putting into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Generally, what would be your advice? And I know this is kind of weird because I'm like, it's like I'm asking someone that's more badass than me, and also on the different side of the political spectrum than me for advice. It's odd, I know, but generally speaking, I do want to self improve, and generally speaking, I don't want to be better. I want to get to a point where I'm actually getting through with my life, because at this point I'm already in my second year of college. I'm still looking for a job, and for the most part, it's generally just a slog to get through.
Does this have anything to do with hoes?
No, not at the slightest.
So you saying you need a job?
I'm saying I need advice to sort of get to a point where my life is stable. I know this is
I'll
very
explain how to
weird.
do that. I explain how to do that. But it's gonna take some effort, sacrifice, dedication, tolerance, and things like that. So let me explain to you what you gotta do, right? So you're saying you in college, which means you probably a little bit young. So what you gotta do is right next to your college, you gotta go to that downtown bar for the old heads, right? And you gotta find some older single ladies, you know what I mean? Some
Yes.
older single ladies. You gotta charm them up, you know what I'm saying? Do that kind of stuff. And then basically, know what I mean? Eventually, when the night is nigh and it's time, it's time for the birds and the bees to get working. You make sure you go home with her. You don't take her back to your place. You go home with her. You understand?
Yes, I think I actually understand.
Okay. You go home with her. You understand? And then you get that business done. And since she's a single lady, she's working herself. And you're going to be posted up in her bed, whatever. And she's going to go to work. But you're going to stay. Hold up. And then basically, guess what? You're chilling now. You know what I mean? You want to go grab a rock, put it in between the door so you can go grab your stuff, grab your luggage, grab your belongings, whatever, and move in. When she gets back, you're going to be cooking and you're going to be whatever. Make yourself at home, get comfortable, because she's really not going to make nothing of it, and she's just going to roll with the flow. You just dicked her down last night, so her natural instinct is to just see this as the norm. And basically, you got a free place to stay. You don't got to pay rent no more. You got free food. You don't even need a job no more. You know what I'm saying? You can be living off her. You understand? So I don't really know what the problem is, right? You don't need a job. You don't need nothing. And all you got to do is tolerate this arrangement. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the problem is.
That is the most Ben Franklin approach to any problem that I have ever heard in my entire life. And I think I'm actually going to try that at some point in my life. Thank you, Comrade Haz. That was beautiful.
There you
Either
go.
way.
There you go.
Either way, man. And it's funny because you're the most freaking awesome communist I have ever met, and also worthwhile. Woman, but also you've won over the key to a. Either way, thank you so much. Have a good night.
All right, goodbye. See, I told you this is easy. You know what I'm saying? This is easy. So Yosarian needs some advice. I'll bring him in. Yo, what up, Yosarian? Yo.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, what advice do you need?
What is the most polite way I can tell
What does that have to do with hoes?
it doesn't have anything to do with those.
Hello.
Hello. How much should I care? Hello.
Yes. Hello.
How much should I? Oh, yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. How much should I care that she's got a guy?
You should not fucking care at all.
Should I ask?
First of all, who is this dude? Because you gotta figure first and foremost, that's what you gotta figure out. Who is this dude?
Yeah. Should I figure it out? Like I don't know if she's got one or not, but should I figure it out?
Figure what out?
If she's got a guy.
If she does, she's gonna tell you. Okay?
Okay.
She's gonna tell you. So
Okay.
that's what you gotta worry about. And that's where you gotta go from there. So if you bitch out, you're gonna be like, okay, you got a guy. And if you know what you're doing, you're gonna be able to navigate your way around that, maneuver around that, and she will cheat.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is. Thanks. That's good. You can kick me out now.
This shit too easy, man. This shit is too easy. All right, we got a guy named. Yeah. 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 We're done with this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
Like, how do you get over that? I'm trying to get your perspective, a Chad perspective. How
We
you get
need
over
more
that?
details. So you were in a long-term relationship and it went up in flames. So how did that
Yeah.
happen?
Now, I wouldn't say like she was my girlfriend, but I would kick it at her place.
Was you piping?
Huh?
Were you piping?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's a good sign.
No.
I
Like, why
don't
would
think
I?
I don't want to deal with any bullshit, So how long was this going on for?
I'd say about 5-6 months.
And how come it never became official?
I'm gonna be honest, cause like I kind of didn't want it that way. Like I wasn't planning on doing nothing. Like I didn't really want to make it official. Like that was
But
my
you
thing.
were piping other bitches?
Yeah, I would say that, but I was just not committing for real.
The only reason for that is you wanted more variety, right?
True, man. I wanted to keep my options open, but like I don't know, bro. I
Okay.
feel like
So what? Why did? So how did this end? This arrangement end?
well, I would just say we kind of just flew our separate ways. Like she wanted more commitment, I didn't. So that's kind of how it went. And
So
like,
I just have to understand something. Why did you not enter a relationship?
bruh, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like I'm Muslim, so like I'm gonna be real. Like she wasn't Muslim, and that's like a thing for me. So like
Like, don't
like the
give me
only
that
way.
shit, bro, because you out here piping a bunch of bitches.
No,
Whatever.
I feel you. Yeah. Hold up. Relax. All right. But
Listen,
that's just my
you
thing, though.
don't give me
Like, you
that shit
can't,
because you're already in the haram. You're already in haram land, bro. You
bro.
can't give me that shit.
I thought you understood this, man. Come on.
Premarital. I'm gonna tell you what you had to do. It don't matter if she Muslim or not. You enter a relationship with her because guess what? It don't end there. So you should have entered a Matter of fact, where's she at now? She live near you or does she just move away?
I mean, she live in my area and shit.
All right. So have you tried to rekindle anything?
I mean, if you're talking about like trying to hit her up at night, seeing if she's still on it, then yeah.
And she's saying no.
Nah, she's saying like, you know what you did, basically.
What did you do?
I mean, I just what's it called? Like, I don't know. We got in a big fight like once it ended. Like, I just said
Over
some
what?
shit.
What was the fight about?
It was just about like me not texting her shit at night and shit. Like, it was just like she thought I was doing some shit like that.
So were you in a relationship or not? Because it sounds like you were.
Bro, it's complicated, bro.
All right. Well, you gotta make that right and rekindle that relationship. I don't care what you gotta do. So you gotta
I'm saying this is not what I wanted though. I want you to tell me how to get over it, bro.
Nah, I'm telling you should not be getting over it. Because if you gotta get over it, why do you if you gotta get over it and you're not already over it, clearly you're not over it, so go back under it. You know what I mean? If you
Bro, but I'm not trying to do that,
you're
man.
not
Like,
already over it, you gotta go back under it. You know what I mean? You can't just say you're over it.
I was trying to gain some of your power. Like, what the fuck? Like, tell me how the fuck to push
I'm
past
telling
this
you how to
bullshit.
do it. You gotta go fix that shit.
Bro, this is the worst advice. Come on, bro.
Because let me tell you why. You go fix that shit, and guess what?
What?
First of all, can you tell me you can go fix that shit?
I mean, I could try.
You go fix that shit, and you're worried about keeping your options open, right?
Yeah.
And all you gotta do is cheat. You know what I mean? See, problem with you.
Okay, yeah, I respect.
You gotta understand. You gotta have a stable income, and then if you want some extra money on the side, you make your extra money. But don't be out here being broke.
You know what I feel like, bro? I feel like consistent pussy.
Because I feel like that's what you're trying to get over. You're trying to get over it because you're broke right now. Don't be broke. Get your steady source of income. Make some extra money on the side.
All right.
I don't know what's so hard about that. No, I mean, look, even if you're not getting some extra money on the side, you can just fake, or just fake it. Just be like, oh yeah, I missed you so much, whatever. Fake that shit. You get to pipe every day, whatever. Ain't got no problems, I don't see what the issue is.
Bro, you are heartless, man. You crazy.
I'm heartless, really? I'm heartless? This is a ruthless dog eat dog world. Let me tell you something. You call me ruthless, right? If Drake was in her DMs, what would happen?
Oh, you already know.
Yeah, I already know. Is that heartless? Let's say y'all went to a concert and Chief Keef bring her up on stage and say, I'm taking this home. And you go backstage like, oh, Cassandra, where are you going? And she just gives you that look like, I'm sorry. And she moves on with him. Isn't that heartless?
True.
But that she would do that shit. You know she would do that shit, right?
Yes, sir.
So cheat. You
don't
gotta invest your heart in it. Listen, it looks like you had something good going. You basically get to lay pipe whenever, and sound like you had a good thing going on, and ain't no reason to ruin it with honesty because we live in a lying world. So I don't see why you had to end that arrangement when it sounds like you had it pretty good, to be honest.
I did, man. That's why I'm kind of just like pissed off.
Do you know her friends?
I know a couple of them, and they kind of just talk shit about me now.
They've never liked you?
Oh no, they did, but like I don't know. I feel like they just capping for their friend.
Has their friends ever showed interest in you?
Because
you get with her, and guess what? Now you can branch off to her friends.
True.
It's like a tree. You got to understand how it works. It's a tree. Get with her. Now you have something in common with her friends. You gotta make sure you don't mess it up. But guess what? The fact that you're with her is gonna make you attractive in the eyes of her friends. Guaranteed.
But bro,
guaranteed you.
Do you know why though? I'm trying to really move on because I am trying to like find marriage and shit. I mean, you should be too, man. Like you getting old. Like that's what we should be looking for.
How old are you?
That's what we should be looking for, bro. We shouldn't keep doing this. Like, what is this going? This ain't gonna last forever.
Are you gonna find a wife who's not gonna respond to Drake's DM?
Ooh, that's a tough one, bro. I think I could, though. Like, I got more faith. Well,
in the meantime, you may find her, and then you can break up with the thing you got going on now. But like I said, there's no reason to be broke when you can have a steady income.
So wait, you saying that you would never find a girl that wouldn't cheat on you with Drake? That's what you saying right now.
Not in this time and place of the world. No,
So you got no faith at all, basically.
absolutely none. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why. And I could be wrong, but this is my experience. Everything's based on circumstance. Time is circumstance.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, for example, let me tell you why. Let's say you have a long distance relationship, right? And she lives on the opposite end of the country. There's a dude who lives in her town. Who's she going to choose? Even if she prefers you, even if you guys connect, you guys get along better, who's she going to choose?
Shit. I mean,
Convenience. Worldly convenience.
yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe in that long, what's it called, distance shit.
I
Anyway.
know, but why? But if there was such a thing as true love, why wouldn't it work?
True.
It's
True.
all based on convenience.
Bro, that
That's my
seems like
experience.
that's some bleak shit though.
That's my experience.
Alright. Yeah, that's all, man. Mad respect, I fuck with your show. I fuck what you talk about. Alright, man, that's cool.
All right, bye.
Alright.
All right, we're gonna bring our mod. Yo, hello.
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have this situation going on, right? Pretty stable
Hold
thing.
on. JC, thank you so much for the 5, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. All right, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I have this situation. Basically, it's a pretty stable thing, right?
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of commitment. She's like an exchange student.
Where's she
So,
from?
Italy.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But she's gonna leave, so for me, I don't want to like really invest anything into it, to be honest.
You don't want to what?
I don't really want to invest into that because it's like she's
When
gonna
is she
leave,
leaving?
so like in a few months probably.
You better get the most out of those few months. You're gonna regret it if you don't. There's no
Yeah,
reason
but
not.
I don't know. I've been like slacking my studies and shit, and I feel like if you have a
Nah, bro.
consistent like
Listen.
that,
When you studying and all you have is your left hand, you're gonna regret it, bro. So don't make any. When she leaves, she
I
leaves.
see.
When she leaves, she
Yeah,
leaves. But there's no reason to mess that up beforehand.
yeah,
And
I see what you're
also
saying.
make
I see
sure
what
you
you're
keep.
saying.
See, don't invest your heart into it. That's what a lot of people get wrong. Don't invest
Yeah,
your
no,
heart into
I
it,
haven't been.
and keep your options open. But make her think you're investing your heart into it if that's what it takes.
To be honest, I've been very honest. So,
Nah,
but like she's okay with it.
that's the number one problem. You should never be honest in relationships ever.
I think she's okay with it, right? And if she's not, I'm not that bothered.
She
Right.
will never tell you the truth. She's not okay with it, probably. So you gotta
Okay,
actually
I
go
think you're
hard.
right, but she said she. I
Bro,
think you're right, but
she's
she's
gonna be
saying
playing
this.
around with other men in those few months if you don't secure that. Just let you know.
Yeah,
Do you have other
I see what you're
options?
saying. Yeah, kind of. But the
Like
thing is, I feel like now
on
that I
speed
have
dial
this,
options. I'm not
when you
talking
have
about
it like consistent like that, you lose the drive, right?
do you
That's also
have
something
a
I think.
phone book though? Do you got the yellow pages?
No,
Do you
I
got
don't get that.
booty call yellow pages where you can basically just hit up whenever and whatever?
No, I pretty.
Then
That's
you don't got options.
yeah.
But with
I,
her, it
I
is
see
like
what you're
that, right?
saying. See what you're saying. It's safe, right? A safe investment.
So with her, you do have the yellow pages, right?
Yeah,
Ain't no reason to mess that up.
I see.
You
Yeah,
understand?
you have a point.
Don't invest your heart into it, but make sure she doesn't know that. You got to keep her like. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Does she really like you?
Maybe she denies it.
You like make her fall in love with you. For real, make her fall in love
Oh,
with you.
that's evil, dude.
Nah, you gotta do that, bro. Because let me tell you why. You make her fall in love with you every time. Listen, you will be in her head forever. So if she ever comes back, whenever, everything, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Make
true.
her listen, make her fall in love with you. And also, you know what I'm saying? In the meantime, while you're doing that, you got to be expanding your connections because you're saying you have other options. Well, you better go pursue those options and make sure she don't find out about it because you got to add names to your yellow pages. You understand?
Yeah. I see what you're saying, but that's the thing. I feel like I lost the drive a bit, you know?
Why?
Because if you have it like consistent, you can just call anything, you know?
What do you mean? Oh, you lost the drive. I see.
Yeah.
The way to variety is let people know that you're kind of taken, and that'll immediately put you up. Like girls will be, they're satanic like that. They like when
Yeah.
you're taken, they're like, oh, okay, let me see how I can fuck that up, right?
That's absolutely facts, yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta, the more official you make it, the more you're gonna draw others, and it's gonna glow you up. Basically, you gotta know how to do this to multiple people at once, though, because the fact that it's only one is pretty dangerous. There's got to be
Yeah.
multiple people you're talking to that you're doing this to.
That's ambitious, dude.
No, it's not. It's actually the default way it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I feel you. Right now, I have finals, sadly, but
Don't worry about. Do you study?
yeah.
You know, studying don't make that much of a difference.
Well, it's
Really
fucking engineering. I'm struggling, to be honest, but
All right, engineering, I guess.
I love
But
it. Yeah.
so what's your career choice?
I don't know. I want to get this like engineering degree, and
Are you trying to get married young?
I mean, I think that's a good thing, right? Yeah.
I guess, yeah, but it's up to you. It's your life, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's gonna be the way it's gonna be, right?
All right. So how much do you like this Italian girl?
I don't know.
What you
I'm
mean you
like
don't
not that
know?
invested, to be honest. You know?
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm not that invested, pretty much. That's what I'm saying.
What about like physically? Do you like her a lot?
Yeah, I mean, she got like a, you know, she got a big booty, so it's
Okay, lock that down, bro. I don't know what you
good.
thinking about. You know, you gotta lock that shit down. I don't. Like I said, you don't gotta be honest about shit. This is not a real world. This world is fake.
Yeah, you have a point. You have a point. I mean, that's how I've been doing it, you know.
That's how you gotta do it,
Not
bro. I
thinking
mean,
about it.
shit, man. You better not fuck that shit up. You know what I mean? I don't care. Who cares? She's leaving in a few months. Who gives a fuck? And plus,
Yeah,
can't you travel to Italy?
yeah, but I don't know. That's like a lot of effort. I don't
It's
know.
like 2 minutes away from you.
That's
That's like me going to Florida, right?
Hmm?
That's like if I travel to Florida, it's nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, ain't no
probably even
problem.
less.
Bro, listen, don't fuck it up and make her fall in love with you, make her obsessed with you, so that anytime you feel like you just go to Italy or whenever she comes back, is what it is. The worst thing, do not fuck it up and make her forget about you because at that point, like you just sealed off an option that ain't no reason to seal off.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I mean, yeah, pretty much that's what I've been doing, just like not thinking about it too much. So the intuition is probably right?
Yeah, and but you have to understand with her you're playing a different game. So you actually have to make it so she doesn't slip through your fingers and another dude with better game than you comes and swipes her from you. You understand? So you have to actually give a different appearance to her, but still be true to yourself, but like make her go crazy. Like for example, if she's like, "Oh, why aren't you texting me?" You got to make it click. No, the reason I'm not texting you is because make some excuse. Never actually make her have hope in the fact that you just don't give a fuck. Always make her think that it's just in her head, you know? It's basically like high level manipulation.
Shit. I mean, to be honest, for now, I've just been like, I feel like the fact that I'm not investing too much and I'm like not that super interested, like invested,
She's probably gonna get turned
that's
off.
already
Right?
a positive factor, right?
She's probably gonna be like, okay, this dude is not going after me, and you know, it's a turn off. You know,
I don't know. I feel like it's a good thing too. You know,
so it
because
is,
it's obviously not
it is,
always
and
like
it
that.
isn't.
You know?
So it is with bursts. You have to have bursts of engagement, and then you
Yeah,
have to know when to
exactly.
back off.
Exactly.
But if you just ignore them, like they're gonna eventually move on. You know.
Yeah, that's true. You have to like, ration it out. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Well, it's like fucking
So
5 a.m.
are y'all already piping or what's going on?
Yeah,
You already doing that?
yeah,
Consistently?
yeah.
Oh, what's the problem, man? I mean, I don't know. What do you? So you just
I
are
guess that's
afraid
like,
you're gonna get your heart broken when she leaves?
no, I mean, no, I don't think so. But if I would have like from the beginning been like, okay, I'm gonna invest, then maybe it would have been a thing. But I
You
don't
need
know.
to invest and branch out because you don't have anything else on the table right now. So you gotta invest and branch out.
Yeah, you have a point. You have a point.
And by the way, this will help you make money too. Believe it or not, the more you add to your yellow pages, the more connections you're gonna make, the more network you're gonna have, the bigger whatever. It's gonna be good for. It's just gonna be flourishment in your life. You're gonna flourish.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
You're gonna be the
It gives you
dude.
like,
You can bring multiple women to clubs. You'll get a fucking VIP, bro. It'll help you, man. Trust me, it'll help you in your life.
by the way, you were right about like you get to know their friends too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's 5 a.m. here, so I have to like,
All right,
I don't know.
bro.
If we can talk
Clear
that much,
that
but
doubt in your mind, and you better get to work, man. Because I don't want to hear that. I don't know what to do because she's leaving. Bro, you gotta keep that shit locked down. You know what I mean?
let's go. Okay, all right. See you.
Bye. All right, we're gonna bring up Khalil. Yo, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what up?
Okay, so I have a couple of things on my mind, man. First things first, uh, our generation call it Riz, okay? You might call it game. How?
What the fuck do you call it?
Riz, we call it Riz now.
Is that? I don't know what the
It's a,
fuck that means.
the term for game, bro. So let's say I'm talking to Shorty, right? Like, I don't know about the charm part. It's a triangle, right? There's charm, there's game, and then there's your status, right? Now
Continue.
let's say I have 2 out of the 3 things, and I need to unlock my game, right? Well, I think it all goes hand in hand, but how would I go about upgrading my game? Do you have any tips to upgrading the game?
You gotta actually want it. Do you actually want it?
What is this, my primal instinct?
Do you actually want it?
Yes, I do. I actually want it.
Why? So you can impress your friends, or you actually do want it yourself?
Oh, good point. I never thought about it like that.
That's an important distinction. And also, should it be?
What do you mean by should it be?
So let's say you talking to whoever, right? And she's fine as hell, whatever, you see her across the room. Should it be? Should it be?
The bridge
Is it
isn't
supposed to
connecting.
be? Is it supposed to be?
Oh, is it meant to be?
Is it supposed to be? Should it be?
Should it be? Can
Do
you use
you
this in a
have to
sentence?
think about that, or are you saying This
Oh,
should be.
This should be.
Do you believe in that?
Yeah, like manifesting.
No, but do you actually believe it should be?
Of course.
For real you do? Or are you just lying to yourself?
Do I need to look in a mirror and say, should it be?
No, I'm just saying you got to be truthful with what you think, like how you feel, whatever. Like, is this actually something that should be? Like, would it be a damn shame if it didn't happen? Not just for you, but also for her.
Okay, let's use this example in the context of you like connecting bridges with other women, right? Like, are you talking to Dertrusker about it, where you need to flourish by expanding your web in a sense, right? Your network. How do you put an act on like that with many different women? Doesn't it
What do you
get too
mean?
repetitive? Like game, bro. Like how do you keep a woman interested in you? Multiple women, not just one.
Multiple?
Yeah.
What's the
Multiple.
difference?
Okay, well, any woman you talk to, right?
Unless you're trying to tell me that when you talking to a girl, you actually believe in it and you actually got feelings invested and you actually, care about it and you're thinking, oh, this might be the one, because you better not be on that bitch shit, right?
Oh, of course not. Of course
So
not.
what
What do I
difference
look
does
like?
it
Do I look
make?
like a bitch?
What does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 make? What difference does that make?
Good point.
There you go.
All right, one more question.
There you go.
Okay, in every relationship with the girl, it could go one of two ways, right? You could either end up bagging her, like you end up, securing the bag, or you get put in the friend zone.
Nah.
Or even worse, you get put in the what I like to call it the puppy zone, the little
The
brother
friend
zone.
zone, the puppy zone is when a dude is not bold enough to
Wait.
You got to make sure you're not listen, if you don't want to be put in the puppy zone, make sure she knows you're a bulldog. Make sure she knows you're a pit bull first, and then she's not going to put you in the puppy zone. You understand?
No, but you could get listen, there's a difference between a friend zone and a puppy zone, no? You could get out of the friend zone. It'll take some time, it'll take some work and some labor.
Well, you got to listen, there's some dudes who do that cute shit, and then for some reason they end up piping. I don't know how they. I can't give you that advice because I don't know how they do that, right? There are dudes who do that type of shit where they're like, oh, I'm cute and friendly, and then eventually they do end up piping. I've seen it before, right? But I don't know how that magic works. I don't know the secret to that shit. All I can tell you is what works for me, and what works for me is being the pit bull, and then it'll
Wait, do you think that whole soy act where
I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it does work. But the dudes who do that, let me tell you why women like those dudes. Why do women like these soy dudes that seem soy? Because these are high-level sociopathic manipulators, and women love evil, brutal men. And those ones are even more brutal and evil than dudes like me. Because dudes like me can't fake it to that level. They can fake it to that level all to pipe.
Wait
I
a
can't
second.
do that.
You're saying these girls have a radar?
There's dudes who can be nice. There's guys who can be these nice, wholesome friends, but then in the back of their mind, they're like, yeah. I can't do that. You understand?
Yeah. Wait.
I can't. I'm not that high level evil manipulator sociopath. They are, and women love evil, brutal men. The more evil and brutal a dude is, the more women like them. You know that fucking serial killers get love letters more than anyone else in prison?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Look it up. Sociopaths, evil men, brutal, evil, disgust, horrible people. Women love that. Why do you think women love these dudes that look all fucked up and they got these tattoos and crazy hair like the island boy? I'm an island boy. And they
No. Stop lying to yourself. Girls don't like that.
But they do. You always see these dimes with these really aggressive piercing everywhere, like tattoos on the face. Like, look like a fucking monster. They love that shit because women love evil men. They love brutal, monstrous, evil men. And some of the most successful dudes that lay pipe are nice guys, but the women don't like them because they're nice guys. Women like them because they can see behind the nice facade that you're dealing with a high level manipulative sociopath who's literally just doing it all to pipe. And they see that, they're like, fuck, this guy's so evil that he looks good.
So you're saying girls want to be put in the maze and somewhat be manipulated?
Worse, they just want evil men. They
They want to get
attracted.
thrown
They're
into a wall?
attracted to evil. They're just attracted to evil. They're attracted to satanic men. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of
alright,
people think
so-
I'm a bad guy. Actually, I'm a nice guy. I'm actually one of the good ones, right? That's why, as much as I get, I don't get a ton. I don't get a ton. I don't lay pipe left and right. I don't have the energy to, right? The dudes that are even more evil than me are the nice dudes who are high level sociopath manipulators.
Okay. Wait, so Haas, basically, right now I'm writing notes down, right? And what I'm getting from this is on my first date, I should take the girl into the woods and go
No,
hunting.
stop. Don't fucking in a video game.
In a video game, we should hunt for ghosts.
No.
No?
No. If you're direct, like I said, if you're direct about it, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's all about subtlety, okay? They don't like that scary shit. Most women do not like spooky, scary shit. They just don't. Trust me, and I know that the hard way because I do like that shit. Okay?
Okay, so how should I go about, like, thinking about this? Like, do I have to,
You have to tap into your reptilian instincts and just want it. And just by any means necessary. Just, I don't mean that in a bad sense, but like in the sense of like, you will manipulate, or you could just be honest. I'm actually one of the honest. I don't manipulate that much. I'm actually honest. But you have to you have to be honest about the reptilian instinct that you have. That's just as simple as that. You got to actually wear it. Like, for example, it's one thing to think you want it. Do you really want it though? Like when you actually get it, you're gonna have second thoughts. Like, do I really want this? Is this worth it? When she's right in front of you, you're whatever, like ready to go, you're ready to pipe, whatever. That's when you're gonna rethink it. You know why you're gonna rethink it? Because maybe you didn't even want it. You have to actually want it. Because if you actually want it, you will actually believe with all your conviction that it should happen. And if you believe that it should happen, she doesn't know what should happen, so she's gonna respect you and your judgment and be like, okay, this guy's probably right. It should happen. She doesn't have the ability to be like, should it happen or shouldn't happen. All she has the ability is to accept or reject. But she doesn't have the ability to decide if it should or should not be. She just has the ability to reject if you are good enough of a shot caller.
So I need to basically lead her to that point.
Of course.
Okay. Wow. Sometimes I think you talk to your previous like ancestors in like an Avatar Roku sense. I don't know where you get this whole tapping into your reptilian instinct comes from, but
You just,
I need that.
it's like, what are you looking for? You know?
What am I looking for? I feel like
you know
okay.
why I'm picky? Because I actually know what I want. Most dudes don't even want it. When they get her and bring her home, they just have regrets. Like, they'll tell all their buddies, yeah, her pipe is, but they didn't even have a great of a time because they really didn't even want it. The sex was awkward, it was weird, whatever. They didn't even want it, right? If you actually want it, you're gonna know what to do.
I feel like it's about the as corny as this sounds, it's about the journey of getting there, right? Like it's about climbing the ladder to see the view, not jumping straight to the view. You know what I'm saying? It's like fuck. How do I like in a corny sense, the foreplay. You would enjoy the foreplay 10 times more than the actual like freaking action, you know? Did that make
Kind
any sense?
of.
Okay, listen. You know what? Ditch that. Okay, you said you have to know what you want, right?
Yeah.
How would I know what I want without getting the XP? And in this sense, the XP would be like doing it with like any girl to get this 10 out of 10, right? I would have to I'd have to test my game, do a test run with my primal instincts on these other girls in order to attain the 10 out of 10. Did I paint a good enough picture?
I guess, yeah, you need to be rejected a lot before you have success. That's just common
Not even
sense.
rejected, just go out
You do
with.
need to get rejected 100%.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes. If you don't have the thick skin of having been rejected a ton, you're not going to be able to pull anyone. Because guess what? It's a cat and mouse type of thing. And, I don't know, this new generation is maybe is different, but usually you don't immediately get it. You don't immediately pull. You usually do not ever immediately pull nobody.
Bro,
You
I'm gonna
have
be
to
honest with
actually
you.
like,
If you got numbers, you can pull immediately.
that's not true.
No?
No.
Why? I thought
They'll
numbers
argue
was like
with you.
a glitch in the
They'll
matrix.
they'll
I thought
argue with
numbers.
you. They'll be like they'll argue. They won't outright say no, but they'll argue with you. They'll be like, "Oh, like they're testing you," you know?
At the end of the day, they still want that high level manipulation.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. What if I get placed? What
Listen,
if
I've actually seen it, but it's from people you would never expect. But other than that one exception, since I've been out here in LA, I've never seen anyone pull the night of. What you do is you get their number and then or you get their Instagram and then you talk and then whatever something happens. But I've never seen anybody pull the night of random person they just met.
No way.
No, I haven't.
Wait, have you not? Have you partied with any TikTokers?
Oh, that's different because I'm talking about random normies. I'm not talking about
Oh,
influencers.
random normies. Oh,
Influencers will immediately. Yes, yeah, influencers will immediately. But you're
oh.
not that, right?
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm
Yeah,
not
so
that.
I'm giving you advice that applies to someone who's just like a normal dude.
Wait, have you
If you're
ever?
both influencers, I should say, if you're both influencers, a lot of
Oh,
people think if you're an influencer, that means, well, maybe it does, but I have from what I've seen, even it seems like even famous people struggle with that, you know? Like I've seen famous
uh,
dudes get rejected.
have they
So
ever been placed in the friends with benefits category before?
you have to understand I've had 2 relationships and I've only piped 3 different women. Or actually, sorry, 4. 4 different women in my life.
God damn, you pushing P out here. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. Friends with benefits.
So I haven't had that because the two that the other 2 didn't last that long.
Oh, wait. What do you? I'm sorry. I don't mean to detract from that, but like, what do you think about friends with benefits?
I don't like putting labels on shit, but when I'm piping somebody, it's exclusive. It's an unspoken thing. Like if I see you with another dude, yeah, I got nothing to do with that.
You got nothing to do with that.
Hell no.
You don't ever just hit the unfollow button if you see her with another man.
Of course that's what I do.
Oh, okay, okay, good. Glad to know we're on the same page.
So if it's a friends, I don't put labels on shit because yeah, it is exclusive with me. Even if we're just piping, whatever. For as long as we're together, it's exclusive. I don't give a fuck if it's 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights, whatever.
Okay, okay. All right, all right. Well, that's all I got. I don't mean to take up time.
All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're gonna have Ibra next. Yo, hello.
Bro.
Yo, what's good? What advice you need?
Okay, so my advice lies in with like discipline. Like I lived in a Muslim family where like we're not really that religious, but like for me like I feel like I'm losing my faith. Like I would still say I believe in God, and like when my atheist friends like shit on like God and shit, I'm like, okay, well that's fucked up. But the thing is though is like I don't practice like the religion at all, and like low key like I have good memory, right? And like I instead of using that memory to memorize like Surah and like Fatiha and whatever, like I know like porn stars and shit like I'm and I feel bad because, like, let's just say, like, I beat my dick, right?
Okay, you gotta
And
chill, bro.
okay, chill. But like, let's just say 5 minutes later, I'm just saying, "Marhaba, kifak tata," and I'm just giving her a hug. Like, it's a weird dynamic, you know. So I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
Bruh, what? So what are you?
Okay, my advice is that how can I like be more like disciplined and like get closer to like and have more faith and not be like because like everyone here is talking about relationships and shit, right? We're like I found it to be very like primitive, like to lust over a woman like that. Like I want to have like a wife and shit, but the thing is like I don't think I can because I can't talk to a woman without like thinking of like some sort of hub star or something, you know? So like, I want to like cleanse my
First of all,
mind, but I don't know
you
how.
gotta ditch the porn. Stop watching porn. First of all, just stop watching it.
Bro, it's easier said than done, bro.
Nah, it
And
is
it's not
easy.
even that.
It
It's
is
like it's like
easy.
a routine.
It
How
is
is it
easy
easy?
because I'm gonna tell you
How?
something that I always tell dudes, and we can't get into details because we can't name names. You understand? It's against the rules. But let me tell
Okay.
you something. Porn stars are not very attractive.
Okay,
Now you
sure.
can lie and deny that. but
They're
you
not.
know it's
They're not
true.
attractive, but like I
Nah,
don't know. You're right. No.
just accept the
Yeah.
truth. It's a turnoff. It's a turnoff. You should be grossed out by it because it's actually gross.
Yeah. I don't even know, bro. It's just like it's like a routine for me. Like I don't do it because like I find it attractive. I just like, bro, like because I want to tell you this, right? When my grandma died, I was like so depressed. I had zero sex drive, and wallah, like that was the best time of my life. Like, okay, that sounds stupid. Okay, I'm sorry. That sounds stupid, but like you know what I mean, right? Like not having that like kind of thought in my mind was like so like nice, but like I don't know, man. Like but
Bruh, listen. You gotta stop watching porn. Ditch porn. First step to anything, any change. No more porn.
okay.
No, no. You saying okay, but you know why I understand you're not what your problem is because you have the mentality where you're gonna be like, because I understand this too, where you're gonna be like, okay, I shouldn't do it, and then you're gonna be alone and you're gonna be like, oh, what if I did do it? And you just do it, right? You just do it without justifying it, and you just do it, right? Let me tell you something. You can do it. Nobody's stopping you. But you got to ask yourself the question, is it worth it? Is it even worth it? It's not. Let me tell you why it's not.
Yeah.
Think about it like this. Even people who are laying pipe, fine ass women, porn addictions.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, my
You
friend
want to know
Ahmed-
why? You want to know
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
Because porn has nothing to do with sex.
Yeah, it's like dopamine.
Porn
Like it's like heroin.
porn is a labyrinth men make in their head of masturbation and the thoughts they have for it's literally the sense of masturbation with images, and that's it. And guess what? When you watch porn, you're not watching people have sex. You're watching your hand. When a man watches porn, he's not watching people having sex. He's watching his own hand and his whatever his hand beating his meat
Yeah,
on
that's why I watch
screen.
the POV shit, because like I actually feel like a loser when I'm like seeing like, the other person like,
But
you
I'm
know.
trying to tell you, it has nothing to do with sex. When a man watches porn, they're actually watching their hand represent. You know the Matrix?
Yeah, yeah.
So porn is like the Matrix, but when you wake up from the pod, it's just your hand waking up. And it was just your hand the whole time. There was no man, there was no women involved. It was just your hand waking up. You know that?
Yeah. And I have another one. Kind of what I mentioned before. It's like when I'm losing faith, cause like bro, I'm not gonna lie, like so I feel like every second class immigrant they kind of like drift away from like religion. I feel like obviously it's like not really a big deal, but like like I kind of feel bad when like my uncle comes up to me like, did you like do salat today or like I don't know. It's like weird, cause like bro, like I don't know.
So
It's just
well,
like
guess what? Social
it's
pressure has
hard.
nothing to do with it.
Yeah, because it's hard. You're not,
If
yeah.
you're doing
I'm in
it
high school.
if you're doing it for social reasons, you're not really doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, the thing is though, cause I'm with like my friends and shit, and they're talking about like, oh yeah, bro, I fucked this bitch last night. And like, bro, when you're gonna get girls? When are you gonna get girls? Cause I'm not a cap, bro. I'm a virgin still. I'm not a cap. But the
How
thing
old are
is though,
you?
is like, I'm 18. 2003.
Oh, so what? You're okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's normal. I don't.
It's not though. Well, it's not. I
What the
swear.
fuck,
But you go on TikTok, you see these like 14-year-old kids shaking their ass saying, and
bro?
like
Don't.
like, okay, yeah, chill. I'll
You're an
chill.
adult now. Yeah, you can't be. Listen,
Yeah.
18 is very normal, especially today. And people who lose it before 18 tend to not have a very good future when it comes to that shit.
Let me ask you a personal question. Did you lose it before 18?
I lost it the summer before senior year when I was 17. And it, by the way, it wasn't any good. It didn't do me any good at all.
That's what I'm saying, bro, because I literally lost like 2 seconds.
I
Not even
didn't
a cap.
actually start having any good until 19.
Yeah.
I didn't really lose it until 19. But even then, there's nothing, bro, you shouldn't feel that. Listen, it's a question of, do you actually want it? And the whole religious thing, you got to sort that out yourself, because is this about what you believe, or you don't want to disappoint your relatives and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Truth is, I don't know what to tell you. If your friends are the type of like, oh, we got to get some hoes, bro, I wish my friends were like that. My friends were not like that. My friends were the type who said, we got to play Super Smash Brothers. And I would be the dude who'd be like, where the hoes at? You know what I mean? They were not like that. And they only started caring about getting hoes or whatever when they were like 22 or something, which by then, it's so you should be happy about that. You should be happy you got friends who well, I don't know, it depends on what your priorities are, you know?
Mm. Well, thanks, bro. One last question before I go. Are you gonna open the Minecraft server again or nah?
It's already open.
Really, bro? Everyone cheats on it though, because when I was playing on it, I was in the one of the group in the Adriana group. Like, not gonna lie, like that was fun, bro. But the thing is, it was ruined because you guys like cheated and shit.
I don't play it anymore, and it's because I was using commands, but I don't even play it anymore, so you're fine.
Okay, bad. All right, take it easy, bro.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
All right. We're gonna do one more. Hey! And then we're gonna fucking watch the songs. Yeah, hello.
No way. How are you, my friend?
What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
My friend, I need some Chadvise. I need some Chadvise from the destroyer of bread tubers, devourer, the owner of tanky leftism, and the leader of the guerrilla army. I wanted to ask, my friend, what are the main indicators when you look for a girl, right? Like to marry, to have a life with, or whatever. What are the main like indicators and themes that you have your eye most open to when it comes to women and stuff like that? Because you said you were very selective, and I was very curious. Like, what do you look for in a woman?
Fat ass.
That is important, yes. I thought you'd be way deeper, my
Nah,
friend.
that's it. Simple as
Just a
that.
fat ass?
Simple as that.
Un gran culo para el sultán.
It's as simple as that. And guess what? It's more rare
That's
than you would think.
true.
Because when it's because it also has to be proportionate. You can't just
True.
have the sliders on the character creation to of fat 100% on every single part. It's got to be proportional. So that's actually rarer than you think.
True. It's not like Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever where you can create the bitch or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's more rare than you would think. And yeah, it's as simple as that. That's the least common denominator. And simple as that. That will
You,
be
my
enough.
friend, would
That
love
will be
South
enough.
America.
That will be enough for me to try. I will actually give it a try. Now, if you're talking about something more than that, like
Yes.
not only try, but like go like fucking give my all for it. Now that's something different. If I'm gonna give my all for it, she gotta have a certain type of look. I can't explain it. She gotta have a certain type of face, certain type of look, and that'll be enough. Personality is not a factor because personality is downstream from looks. If I see how they look a certain way, their personality will be a certain way. A certain look is a certain personality. So she got to have a certain look. And for me to want to wife her up, she got to have that look. I can't explain what it is. It's a look. It's a look on her face. That's like, damn, okay, that's for me.
It's like when Scarface saw like the girl, right? He was immediately on her and jumped
Yeah,
on
simple
her
as that.
real
Yeah.
quick. Let's go. And you shape the personality, I guess. You're a strong man, so you shape it type shit.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's what I wanted to hear, my friend. It was just a quick question like that. It is an honor to speak to the general, the CEO of the guerrilla army.
All right, bro. See you later.
All right, take care.
All right, we're gonna react to the Hassan shit.